How's it going, guys? Chronic Rush here, and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 15 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome back, guys, and today we're predicting the Team of the Week number 22, which should be released on the 11th of February, and this week's Team of the Week has got some okay cards in terms of cards that people are going to be wanting to play with, buy, but not really any high-rated cards. So, I mean, this week's Team of the Week could be quite good for opening packs in the sense that you're going to have some expensive players, which aren't as hard to get as some of the higher-rated ones in previous weeks. But let's get straight into this week's Team of the Week, and we're going to start off with the goalkeeper, and it's not a good start, to be fair. We have this 77-rated keeper, Jaroslav Drogny, plays for Hamburg in the Bundesliga, picking up around 7 saves, a penalty save in his team's 2-1 victory over Hanover in the Bundesliga. This card would be a definite if he did pick up a clean sheet in that game, but unfortunately he didn't, and he could be a possibility in that goalkeeping spot. Moving on to the defence, we have this player here, Michel Macedo, a Brazilian player for Almeria in the Liga BVA, and he picked up 2 goals in his team's 2-1 victory over Cordoba. Fantastic performance, and 2 goals from any defender is a very, very good performance indeed. Moving on to the next, we have this player here, Matteo Musacchio, and he plays for Villarreal in the Liga BVA, and he picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in his team's 2-0 victory over Granada. Also had a fantastic performance in that game as well, and he looks like a not too bad of a card in terms of he'll be quite cheap and is quite a good solid defender. Moving on to the next, we have this player here, David Alaba, the Bayern player, and this guy could be as a centre-back. Yes, I did say that correct. He actually played in the left side of Bayern's 3 at the back. You could argue he could play left back, you could argue as a right centre-back, but in terms of the formation, in theory, it should have been a centre-back card. He picked up a fantastic free kick. Go and check it out, guys, if you have not seen it. It was absolutely ridiculous. Picked up a clean sheet and man of the match award in that game, and we could be saying an 86 pace in-form Alaba at centre-back. Moving on to the midfielders, we have this player here, Rafael Guerreiro, Portuguese player playing for FC Lorient in the French Ligue 1. And this could be a second inform card. He was previously as a silver as a left-back, but I believe he played as a left mid. Could be seen him as a left wing-back, but he picked up a goal as well as an assist and man of the match in his team's 3-1 victory over Reims. And like I said, we could be seeing him either as a left mid or a left wing back. Moving on to the centre mid, we have this player here, Freddie Guarin from Inter. Inter picking up a 3-0 victory over Palmelo. He picked up a goal as well as an assist and a fantastic performance in his team's 3-0 victory. Moving on to the next, we have this player here, one of the first players we have from the Atletico Madrid team that actually went out and beat Real Madrid in the Madrid derby 4-0. Yes, 4-0, an absolute stomper. But this guy here, Saul Niguez, he actually came on for a sub, I believe, for the injured Koke. I'm not too sure on that one. I didn't watch the full game. But came on as a sub quite early on in the game and actually picked up a goal as well as an assist. The goal being an overhead kick, yes, against Real Madrid. And he then went back off, but I still think there's a chance, and I wasn't too sure of other players in that centre mid spot to put in, guys. If you've got any suggestions for that position, put that in the comments. Moving on to the next player, we have this player here, Memphis Depay from PSV in the Eredivisie. He picked up 2 goals as well as the man of the match award in his team's 3-1 victory over Utrecht, and he looks like a very, very good card indeed. And we've been waiting for this card, inform card Depay. I believe he's got 5-star skill moves, and I think he'll go for quite a bit if he does gain an inform card. Moving on to the centre attacking midfield of this player here, Atif Çağçal. That pronunciation was absolutely horrible. But he plays in the Turkish league for a team called Sivasspor and picked up 2 goals in his team's 2-0 victory there and the man of the match award. And one of the goals was being a penalty, but still 2 goals in a 2-0 victory. We could be seeing him in the man of the match, in the team of the week. Also, I'm not too sure in terms of other players for that camp spot. So again, any suggestions, put that in the comment section. Moving on to the strikers, the first player is this player here, the second Atletico Madrid card we have, Mario Mandzukic, the striker, and I put him in the team of the week last week, unfortunately didn't get one, but this week picked up a goal as well as an assist and the man of the match award in that game, and we could be seeing him this week, and I know Mandzukic is a very, very good card on FIFA, and an inform card will just make him even better. Moving on to the final player of the starting 11, we have second inform Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the Borussia Dortmund striker. Dortmund finally got 3 points. They need that 3 points so bad. Aubameyang was one of the main reasons, picking up 2 goals as well as an assist and the man of the match award in that 3-0 victory over Freiburg. And this guy is going to be so deadly up front. Yes, a striker card, probably with 96 pace, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Moving on to the suspension, the first player we're going to be here, this player here, Hugo Ventura, from the Portuguese league for a team called Belenenses, I think it is. And he picked up around 5 saves as well as a penalty save in his team's 1-0 victory. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Dorian Levecki, plays for Guingamp in the French League, and Guingamp actually beat Monaco 1-0. This guy picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in that 1-0 victory. Also, the goalkeeper had a very, very good performance indeed. Lotzell, I think that is. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Marcus Henriksen, plays for AZ in the Eredivisie, and he picked up 2 goals as well as a man of the match award in his team's 4-2 victory over Groningen. They were 2-2. This guy picked up the 2 goals to go and make it the final score of 4-2, and a fantastic performance from him in the centre mid position. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Jan Kermorgan, plays for Bournemouth in the Championship, and he picked up, I believe, 1 goal and 2 assists, and the man of the match award in his team's 3-1 victory over Wigan. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Thomas Ince, recently transferred to Derby. I think he's on loan. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm guessing he's on loan. He actually played as a left wing, normally default as a right mid, picked up 2 goals as well as the man of the match award in that game for Derby. I believe also Henrik, the centre mid, picked up 2 goals as well, and a fantastic performance by him in that 4-1 victory over Bolton. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Wellington, yes, the guy that used to wreck everyone in FIFA 13 playing for Spartak Moscow, now playing for Mersin in the Turkish League, and actually picked up 3 goals as well as an assist and man of the match in his team's 6-2 smashing over Kasımpaşa in the Turkish League. And moving on to the final player of this week's Team of the Week, number 22, we have this player here, Gary Hooper, the Norwich striker from the Championship, picking up a hat-trick as well as the man of the match award in his team's 4-0 victory over Blackpool. So guys, that is the Team of the Week, number 22. Now as you can see there, it's not too good in terms of high-rated cards, but the cards that are there, such as Mandzukic, second inform Aubameyang, inform Depay, inform Freddie Guari, inform Musacchio, inform Alaba, maybe as a centre-back. Then you got some 2 good silver cards in the team of the starting 11. They could go for quite a bit. The subs bench, I mean, you got probably these 3 cards that will probably go for the most. Hooper, Wellington, and Thomas Ince. They're probably the only best bets in terms of silver cards. But guys, that is the Team of the Week, number 22. Guys, if you think any players should have been in this week's Team of the Week, put that into the comment section, put the reasons why. Also remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode, and make sure you subscribe for stay tuned to this series, and go and check out some of the other videos on my channel as well, guys. This has been Crush. Until next time, adios!